Right. Hi, and welcome. I would like to expose some stuff today. Yeah, I'm not visible as I should be, but now maybe. Hi, and welcome. I'm here with a message all should hear, because it is the root of our knowledge. It's the root of what we know, and this, this is important. You are lucky to be here. All of you who see this video, you are a lucky person, because I will unlock your mind. I will unlock the mental barriers that they created for you, the system created for you, this system who is now burning and will burn down to the end, because the light is strong again. The light shines again on earth. The light is enlightenment. You see, all languages we have right now is parsé. David Wynn-Miller exposed it a long time ago, saying parsé is partial sentencing. Like, you say a word, but it may be three words in this word, like and, light, and meant, like four words, four meanings, maybe more. So they divided us not long time ago. They divided us by creating Babel, Babel languages, fiction, fiction languages, languages that no one can understand, but it have still meaning. You still send out vibration words, but you do not know about the meaning. Like every morning you wake up and you say, hell, low, hell is low. Exactly like you say, good morning. No, no, no. God is not morning. I am not morning. God, I am. And God is not morning. That spells you cast out. The system have programmed you to cast out spells for them, to make this reality how they want it. Like, for example, you watch the Weather Channel and all people in your town, say, are watching the Weather Channel for the weather tomorrow. Just specifically, there you are. And it says 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And everybody say, yeah, it must be true. I believe in it. There will be 20 degrees and I will go camping, or I do this stuff and this stuff. But this believing and this faith of this weather is going to be this thing creates the reality. Because this is like a matrix. And the reality is created by God. Now, when I come to God, I have to speak about who God is, because many do not know God like I am, knowing Him personally, like I am who I am. The system have given us a false belief, so we cannot know our God. And that's pretty sick because our God is I am. I am the creator. So they divided I am from I am, I and I. How can you divide I and I? Like Bob Marley said, if I didn't love I, if I didn't love I, would I be around to say so? I am the creator. There is no God in heaven. There is no God in the skies. God is everything, omnipresent everywhere. God is energy. Everything is made out of energy. And that's the name of the science for God. But God is just a frequency of enlightenment, of light. And the light will always win because from the darkness, light is born. So let's continue. I am is born in you when you die, when your ego dies. That's when Christ can be born within you, or Hamashiach, Jaheshua Hamashiach, or Christ consciousness, Kundalini, or pineal gland, or chakras, or whatever you want to call it. I am is born and I am. The Son is born in the Father. The Son, Christ, with his 12 people. Yeah. So welcome. Shaki. Huh?
Chips.
Course.
Nice.
Chips. Badam. Mango. Thank you. No siamo. Boh. Ma poi? Dai, no? Dai. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So this system have getting you to wish things for them, if you know what I mean. They use your godly power. They say you are worth nothing, then you lose your godly power. They say everything became by nothing. There was nothing, and then everything became. You know, that's a theory. There's something about theories. They are not absolute facts. Absolute fact is above all. We don't call it a theory. It's a fact that the light is burning. It's a fact the fire is It's burning. You can't deny what I see. I see what I see. I believe what I see. Many people do not believe what they see. They believe in what the schools and the scientists see because they have been programmed. They are not as wise as these scientists and these scholars. Scholars, whatever. Okay, they get programmed. They go to choose a program like I want to doctor program to become a doctor. They get mind fucked with misinformation that's saying how you should heal someone, but it's not about healing. They call it cure. Cure is to let it be disease. Disease is when you're not in ease. You're uncomfortable with something in your life. You have bad emotions, negative emotions, like fear, like greed, like envy, like hate. You have these emotions and they have vibration. They create your reality. Feeling is the secret. If someone you should learn from, it is Neville Goddard. Truly, he is Judas exposing the lie to the people. A really wise man. Saying everything he should not say. And not many are listening to him. I wonder why. I wonder why Plato is so big, but not this guy. Or Hilton Hotema. Huh? Have anybody heard the name Hilton Hotema? A writer with many great books. He said, "We eat to live and we eat to die." Yeah, that's another day. Going back to the mental barriers they have created for these mental prisoners who do not see the bars of the prison they are in. This mental prison is made by theories. Theories, theories, theories. These theories, these theories continue and they teach it to you like absolute fact. You don't get to choose what is absolute fact because you are a little kid. So you have to repeat and repeat and repeat, and that is brainwash. If someone makes you repeat something and that it is unconditional, that's the definition of brain. That's the definition of brainwashing. So, like Pink Floyd said, we don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Hey, teachers, leave them kids alone. Yeah, I know. So, these theories they teach as absolute fact, and our parents is in with it because they are brainwashed as we are. Because 100 years ago, it was a similar situation, and they didn't uh, vaccinated the children, so the children got programmed from the beginning. So the blind leading the blind. Those who know what I mean know what I mean. Those who have ears to hear, they hear what I have to say. The blinds leading the blinds. A blind man leading the blinds. You get nowhere. You get literally nowhere. You get in a system like this, and with babble, with babble in it, not saying real words. Definitely, that's yeah, yeah. Okay, the fiction. Let's go to the fiction that is created by these theories. This theories is the Big Bang theory. This is the gravity theory. This is the evolution theory. This is all other theories you can think about. They are not facts. And these theories, they create mental box that you think from. Like if someone would come and tell you that the earth is plane, like an airplane flying over a plane, your programming would laugh at that person without any reason because you are programmed to hate and make fun of those who say that. But they who say that, they want your best. Those who says the earth is playing, they want your best. They want you to be free from this mental prison. And they cannot be free by themselves. If I am free and everybody is a slave, I do not see joy in my freedom. I want everybody to be free so we can live in abundance. We are one. God is one. God is Allah, and Allah in Swedish means everybody. Everybody. God is nobody and everybody. I am who I am. I am who. When they ask you who are you, they saying your real name. You say yes, I am some fictional name, created name, and some numbers. But let's get back to how the fiction was created, huh? The fiction was created when the heliocentric view was accepted. I think it was by force. I think it was by murder. Millions, millions and millions. They cannot divide I am from I am. They can not divide I from I. They cannot divide God from God. You cannot divide God from good. 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 In Swedish, God is good. And good, yeah, spells in parse. We do spell every day. We can spell what we want and create what reality we want. Because for God, nothing is impossible. And I am God. You can start create. You can create your imagination. You know with what? You have to have faith. You have to use the right words to take you closer to your aims, to your dreams, to your vision. Everything that is created, God have created. The meaning of that is everything that is created have God created. God, right side of the brain, the Rastafari, Rastaman, must have seen. Must have seen it in your brain before it is created in this plane. You must have seen it in your brain before you seen it in this plane. Like I can say it in different way, but it's still my way or highway. Yeah. So this is like a cleansing. This Corona thing. This is a cleansing of the stupid people who do not want to change, who believe they know everything, who are programmed and cannot change, who have been too much of a slave. These slaves don't have any place in the golden age because they themselves are in the way for themselves. I hope this video changes your ideology, and your ideology is the root of all your knowing. What you know is coming from your root knowledge, and your root knowledge right now is that the earth is a spinning globe, spinning in 10,000 kilometers an hour. At the same time, the earth is spinning around the sun. And at the same time, the sun goes through the galaxy, goes, almost travels in the speed of light, 800,000 kilometers in the hour. And the Earth go along, and you see always the same stars, and you see one side of the moon, and you have 24 hours of the sun where you don't see a sunset in south of Sweden. This is a programming. Some may say it doesn't matter if it is a globe, a ball, or is it plane, but it does matter. You cannot say the earth is a ball because you are lying. You hear it yourself. But you can say the earth is round because you're not lying technically. Because the South Pole around our earth is round according to maps. According to the United Nations map, as you can see on the plain earth map, the South Pole goes around the edges of the earth. Yeah. So so the South Pole is there, and the North Pole is in the middle, where the compass points and says compass. Yeah, compass. Yeah. Oh, I will someday. I will sit on Mount Zion. I will. I will be with Jah. I will be with Jah. With Jah. And with Jah. With Jah. With Jah. Everybody's one. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's one. Can you get it? Can you get it in your brain, in your mind, in your mental? In, and can you kill your government who are governing your mind? Yeah, I can tell you who is governing your mind. These theories are governing your mind. Governing your mind with theories. So, but we see always the North Pole star in the middle of the plane where the compass points. So if you want to know where the pole star is, you can take out your compass in the middle of the night and see where north is. The sun and the moon are in the firmament. They are close like your eyes see them. They are not far away like the scientists make you believe. You and me, we have egos that we have to kill. We have clothes that we wear that we have to take off. When you take off your clothes, these mind entities we have created, like he says, I'm a football player, and he said, I'm a singer, and he says, I'm a West. Yeah, you have all types of human. You have the scared one, you have the brave one, you have the everything, but you do not have I am. Because where I am, flowers will bloom. Where I am, sick people will heal. Where I am, everybody's happy. So this globe light, when they went to space first time, when they went to space first time, they they said, "Look, there is a Earth, a vessel, a vessel. They made Earth to a vessel machine, and because of that, you are a machine within it. That's when the fiction was created. When you they take your live life birth certificate claim or whatever I call it, and they made you a birth certificate, an organization, a fictitious person. A person is a fictitious person, and they created this person, and you believe you are some numbers, you are some digit, some social security number or some personnummer, but you're not a person number. You're not an organization number. I am not. I am a spirit. I am created this plane. I am rich where I am, wherever I am, and I shall not beg my creation. I shall not be a slave in my creation. I have military cars here, literally in the middle of nowhere. So, back to the fiction. You have to come out from the fiction. You can do it by not see yourself as your fictitious person who is called with the same name that your parents called you, because they are organization, they are fiction. The government who govern your mind is fiction. The fiction can only speak to a fictitious person, and you are the fictitious person. You can choose to get out of it by knowing I am. I knowing I am, truly. But here is the point. You just cannot know the answer to the math problem without showing how you solved it. And the solution will come step by step when you change your root knowledge of your know what you know. And the root knowledge is that the earth is a plane, the globe is a lie. Globe is a globe, there's a ball, a box for your head, for your brains. Like Nikola Tesla, we didn't ever learn so much from him in school. I literally went in school, in high school, and read electricity. Very quiet about Tesla. Very quiet. This man didn't count on gravity. The theory will create a mental barrier for a lot of scientists because all of us, all of we are scientists. I am the sun. I am the science. I am all the science you need. The shortest truth, the shortest fact, absolute fact is God is. I am is. If you forget everything you know, you will still remember that you are I am. That you are. The I am is. So I must share some of my story for you. How it all changed because I was a normal dude as well as everybody else before I realized with the real eyes realize. Before I realized the plane, everything started to fall. I was 23, I think, and then I heard that the Earth might be plane with logical comments by Dave Murphy, and I just heard him, and I tried to disprove him because I had the same question. Everybody had the same question of wanting to know who am I? What am I doing here? What is my purpose? And every time you think about it, you think about where you live eventually, and then you think about space, and then you think about the galaxies, and then you think about the planets, and then you think about the numbers, and then you think about all this stuff that confuse you. Then you think, I'm not too smart. I give up. I let somebody else tell me what is right and what is not. That's that's the point. That's the point. That's the point. That's the point. You should not know. You should think so. Because the lie is telling you like that. Because when the Earth is a planet and the planet is in space and the space is so big and expanding and it created by itself, by nothing, it was created by nothing. You are so little in this, okay? There is no room for God. There is no room for creation. There is no room for a creator. And the creator is I am. There is no room for who I am in a fiction that is created by the greed of who I am, should I say. Because everybody's I am. the greed side of I am. I am the goodly side. I'm the God side of I am. We have different I am because God can be everything. You know, God can be everything He wants to. Many people see themselves only as a janitor or only as a doctor or only as a scientist or only as a something. They create barriers in the mind. They cannot be something else than that. But I am everything. I am everything. I created this plane. I create everything. Everything is created by I am. Everything is created in the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the creator, whom we speak with our feelings. Because feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret, yeah. So what you feel, your subconscious mind read and create after your feelings. Then think about all of your bad feelings you have had and don't have them anymore. Because it creates reality. The coin of heaven, should I speak of now, before I continue with the fiction. The coin of heaven is words. What are you saying right now? What words is playing in your head right now? That is the coin of heaven. It's the coin of God, the creator. The point is I usually don't drink alcohol. This is one time, no, 3 times in 3 months, maybe 33. 333. That's a nine, baby. Nine, nine. 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 Like if you look at here, you see a nine. You know. Have you looked before? And if you know the Arabic numbers, Sumerian numbers, then you have in your palm 18, 81. 8 plus 1 is 9. Right? And you have also the nines in your hands. These nines in your hands. Two nines. 18, you know, math. So this plane is created with frequency, electromagnetism. So we are electricity. Everything is electricity. Plane is electromagnetic, and the source is in the North Pole. The plane is Sophia. Safi. It's Safi. Safi means it is plain. Like in Swedish you say flygplan, like airplane, plane, plane. A plane. So the reason they hide this from you, to hide you from who you are, to hide I am from I am, to hide I am from I am. They tell I am that he does not know where he lives. If you do not know where you live, you do not know who you are. They tell him his father was a monkey and his grandfather was a fish. Then you are a slave. They tell them go study, study, so you become something. You become something. And then you go sell yourself or work for shitty pay. And you are just over broke when you have a job. Just over broke. Then you have to work the next month, and the next month. And then you are in the wheel. Then you have to pay taxes. Taxes, taxes the fictional entities have to pay to the fictitious head corporation, their nation corporation, nation corporation. This is information. Can you hear the information? It's a motion. It's an ongoing motion into the golden age. The golden age is nearing, and if you survive this mental self suicide that is ongoing right now, when people are giving away their bodies. The souls are giving away their bodies but not knowing their own souls. Soulless being, maybe it's how it's supposed to go down. But I really wanted to tell you to not fear anything. This thing I tell you makes you a god. If a god, there's nothing that is too small to do. But he said also God, I am said that let the poor man be poorer, and let the rich man be richer. Is that not right? Let me explain why that is. Because the poor man thinks poor thoughts. He have a mental disease. That's the reason why he's poor. Because the mental is creating the creator. And this poor mental creator is creating fucking fuck creations. Looking for creation. I cannot say it better than that. He creates an egoistic creation where you have to and always have, not give. He creates a scarcity creation where he's scared, he's afraid of death, afraid of hunger, afraid of being poor, afraid of everything, afraid of corona, afraid of a fly, disgusted by it, afraid of a mouse. Fear, fear. My only fear is fear. That's the only way you can conquer fear, because negative plus negative is positive. Let's say negative plus negative is positive. Minus and minus become positive. That's a mathematical law. So if you fear, you cannot have fear. If you get depressed by getting depressed, then you cannot get depressed. Tada! Give me, give me all the money you gave to the doctors. I gave it for free. For free. but but you might not know what I even said. You might not know what I even said. I gave it for free though, literally free. But if you have not paid for this information, then you will not appreciate. You would not set value for it. I am not like that. I set value for the righteous things, for the Rasta. For the Rasta is the right way. Rast is right in Sumerian. Rasta is it is right in Sumerian. Rastafari is a righteous being in Sumerian. Mm. Kana Busum in the Bible is Kana Busum, the burning bush that Musa, Hazrat Musa, spoke with, spoke with I am. Yeah. So they hide the creation from the creator. You are the creator. They hide the creation from the creator. And you are the creator. You create this fiction they create out there. You create the weather. You create the weather. I am the weather. I am the weather. If I'm sad, sky is sad. If I'm happy, the sky is happy. The plain earth is our society, and I welcome all the righteous beings who are not fiction, who do not live upon a fiction with open arms. I create good God creators. I welcome good God creators. Come and create with who I am. I am is not born with a name. A name is a corporate name. A corporate is a corporation. A corpse. A corpse is a dead entity. So when you fly airplane, you fly as a you fictitious person. And if this plane crashes, then what does it mean? There cannot be any survivors because there was no one who was alive who was on that plane. That's why they have to kill everybody if there's any survivors. System system is corrupt. As soon as you see yourself as your numbers, be sure you have no rights left. As soon as you are some digits, you have a owner. You have the 3 kronor. Like in Sweden, the Swedish king, he is a nobody. What everybody thinks, you know, what everybody thinks he's a nobody. He doesn't decide anything. We have a democracy, we have politicians, and they decide, and we, the people, decide who sit there. Everything is a lie. The people does not decide who's sitting there. They have to choose between garbage and garbage. And those who sit there do not decide anything because they are fiction. Every nation is a fiction. Every nation is a fiction. 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 Only fiction can have what? Only fiction can lend money. Yeah. Only fiction can. Only fiction. Nation is a fiction. Mom, get out of it. Get out of fiction. Get out of the vessel. Because when it's a plane, the stars and the heavens, the sun and the moon revolve around you. I am around, go around. I am. I can see them go round and round and round. I can see for miles and miles and miles. So the fiction is a fiction. Yep. Thank you for today. I want you to do some research on the plane arch for some first time and forget about everything you know and start from the beginning. Like if we haven't went to school, we would never say that the Earth is a planet. You get programmed there. So forget about your programming and start learn from the beginning, because you are blessed. You are created in the image of God, and do not give your blessing away, and don't let anyone make you believe that they can give you God, for God is you, and don't make anyone make you believe that God doesn't exist, because if God doesn't exist, I don't exist. I don't exist. If God doesn't exist, I don't exist. If God doesn't exist, I don't exist. Catch the drift? So I was in the mind games before when I thought the earth was a globe. I thought the God didn't exist because I was an atheist. I was mind programmed. I lived my life in a lie. I cried when I found out the truth. You will too when you find out for yourself. Try to disprove this, but you can't. The absolute fact is one. The absolute truth is one. When you hear the truth, you cannot deny it. If you deny it, you deny I am. If you deny I am, there is no place for you in this creation of I am. And do not anything. Just imagine a better world. Imagine heaven on earth. Imagine the creator creating. Imagine no more fiction. Imagine happiness. Imagine joy. Imagine the light filling you up with enlightenment. Imagine my son, the sun, who's up there spinning. My son up there. Imagine my son, who's born a long more time before I am is born, but I am is the father. Imagine that. Meditate on that, like the Illuminati say. They try to get you in. They say, "Hello, kid. Meditate on this." Well, hello, kid. Meditate on the plain Earth, kid. Kid, kid, I am the father. My son is up there, my kid is up there. Peace. Remember, enlightenment is the highest frequency. Reach the highest frequency and take off all of your clothes. Your clothes is your egoistic stuff, mental stuff like I want this, I want this, I want this. It's your ego. And remember, you are rich because the earth is rich. You created the earth, technically. Wow, imagine that. Have a good night. Time doesn't exist, okay? Time really doesn't exist. You don't travel in space in here, mate. Have a bloody good night. No, no, not a bloody. Sorry for that spell. Have a god night. Have a god night, mate.